The future of Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex in the United States has been thrown into uncertainty as a federal judge orders the reopening of his U.S. visa case, reigniting fierce debates about accountability, privilege, and whether the royal's past admissions of drug use should disqualify him from residency. The case, spearheaded by the conservative think tank the Heritage Foundation, hinges on allegations that Harry may have received special treatment despite openly admitting to illegal substance use in his memoir Spare, a detail that typically bars entry to the U.S. under federal immigration law. In January 2023, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security (DHS) faced mounting pressure after Prince Harry's explosive memoir revealed his past use of cocaine, marijuana, and psychedelic mushrooms. Under Section 212(a)(2)(I)(2) of the Immigration and Nationality Act, non-citizens who admit to drug use can be deemed inadmissible. However, exceptions exist for diplomatic or public interest waivers, a gray area critics argue Harry may have exploited. The Heritage Foundation filed a lawsuit in May 2023 demanding transparency, arguing that the public has a right to know whether the Duke received preferential treatment. On May 22, 2024, U.S. District Judge Carl Nichols ruled in their favor, compelling DHS to re-evaluate its decision to seal Harry's visa records. "The public interest in this case is undeniable," stated Judge Nichols, citing Harry's high-profile status and the legal precedent at stake. Prince Harry's relocation to California in 2020 with his wife, Meghan Markle, was initially framed as a quest for privacy and freedom from British tabloids. Yet his actions since have drawn accusations of hypocrisy. While lambasting the UK press for intrusion, Harry has monetized his royal ties through lucrative deals with Netflix and Penguin Random House, earning an estimated $135 million. His $20 million security demands, funded in part by U.S. taxpayers, further fueled resentment. The visa controversy adds to a growing list of grievances. In 2023, Harry faced backlash for criticizing the U.S. First Amendment during a podcast interview, calling it bonkers while simultaneously suing British media outlets for invasion of privacy. Critics argue that Harry's willingness to critique American values while benefiting from its protections underscores a sense of entitlement. Central to the visa dispute is Harry's candidness about drug use in Spare. He described taking cocaine at 17, using marijuana to escape royal life, and psychedelics in California with claims they aided his mental health. Such admissions typically trigger automatic visa denials unless waived. While DHS has not disclosed Harry's application details, immigration experts speculate he may have applied for a waiver as the spouse of a U.S. citizen, Meghan holds dual citizenship, or under diplomatic exemptions. The Heritage Foundation's Dr. Niall Gardiner argues, if an ordinary applicant admitted to these offenses, they'd be rejected outright. This case tests whether the elite are subject to the same rules as everyone else. The saga has polarized Americans. Supporters, including mental health advocates, praise Harry's openness about therapy and trauma. Others view him as a cry-bullying leveraging victimhood for profit. A 2024 YouGov poll found 52% of Americans believe Harry's visa should be revoked if he received special treatment, while 34% oppose such action. DHS has 3 weeks to respond to the court order. If the agency fails to justify withholding Harry's records, a public hearing could follow by July 2024. Should his visa be revoked, Harry could face deportation, a scenario complicated by his family ties. He and Meghan have 2 US-born children, and ongoing legal battles over UK security funding. For Prince Harry, the stakes could not be higher. His charitable ventures, including the Invictus Games, and his Netflix projects rely heavily on his U.S. residency. Meanwhile, the case has become a lightning rod for broader debates about immigration fairness and the accountability of public figures.